What's up, Only 12's family? I am Ocean Master.
And this is your ectoplasmic engineer from the Rock of Ages.
Spooky season is almost upon us, so today we're going to be opening a booster box of DuskMourn, House of Horrors.
Ooh. So charge up those proton packs and get ready to bust down some doors, because tonight we are haunting for value. All right, and so it begins. It is time to unlock the first door and see what value creeps within. You don't need to watch all that. The shimmer of a glimmer. Bedhead beastie, grasping long neck, the fear of immobility. It's murder. I think I'll talk out every single one, but for this first pack, gotta savor each pull. Paranormal Analyst. Whenever you manifest dread, put a card you put into your graveyard this way into your hand. Neat. Ooh. Got my duel. Got my Borderless Amanatu, Overlord of the Flood Pits. That's neat. Here's a Needlehead. Ooh. Not the super fancy version, but Enduring Curiosity is a pretty good one to draw some cards and do cheaty little enchantment stuff. Go ahead and leave those there.
Something to say?
All right. Haunter Submergence, Fear of Surveillance. I guess just living in England. Radic Apparition.
I really like the Fear of cycle in this set. Very, very cool, very themed.
Yeah, they are pretty interesting. Sheltered by Ghosts is some real spice too. Chant your own creatures as exile something until it leaves, and give the creature its on ward 2 and a little bit of a power boost and lifelink. It's just trying to be violent, just going for it.
Also, this is the first set since Theros has such a high concentration of enchantment creatures, which is kind of cool too.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an angle that they don't explore a lot, and possibly for good reason. It's something that you could easily kind of get overkill on. Enduring Innocence, very nice. We're getting a bunch of the enduring ones tonight. I like that.
Little glimmers.
Yeah, just some little guys.
So what are your thoughts on like the new Overlord cycle?
They are very interesting. I think people have kind of said that the white one is probably the least exciting because it's kind of like what if Sun Titan, but crap. But kind of like what if your Sun Titan was a Grave Titan? And it's like, yeah, flying isn't bad, and it can cheat early, so you've got a little bit of upside there, but not having the same ceiling that the Titan did definitely stands out. The green one is cute. I think that's going to be better for Standard, more likely than Commander or something. The other ones all seem pretty good. The red is the scariest one just because that can just be like a win con on its own. You're like swing for 5, pop for 4, or get a blocker out of the way. It's going to do a lot of work real quick.
I think the green one has a lot of merit in like specifically like unsurprisingly landfall decks because he gives you like land types because of the everywhere.
Yeah.
So like say for example with like Valakut, like that everywhere can count as a mountain.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it's in the same way that Sun Titan gets kind of downgraded. I think it's like they can't give you Prime Time, so Prime Time 2, in that vein of the sequels being a little bit worse. Same idea, but an all 5 basic types land, can't be mad at it. Grievous Wound. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Doomsday Excruciator. When you want to make the entire table just be mad and hope you don't die first from the draw out.
Doomsday on a stick, literally.
Well, except it's everyone's getting it. Like, y'all get 6, I get him in 3 turns, you get him in 6 unless we do something about it. It's a good thing Black never got any way to sacrifice stuff. That'd be scary if it did.
Wouldn't that be like the hottest tech in like Akalia the Vast? Swing, drop him out.
Oh, that doesn't work that way. It's on. It's one of the ones with the if it was cast.
Ah, okay.
So unfortunate. So depending, because I will say, just getting to draw a card every turn, that's not even bad. A 6/6 draw a card every turn, you could do better, but you could certainly do worse. No, it's going to be this sneaky shit. Which is the other nice part, that you can't reanimate it in a normal sense. You've got to actually commit. All right, we got Moldering Gym in the weight room. I think this is the first room that we hit, or at least I wasn't paying attention enough. It's a pretty interesting one. Manifest Dread and put 3/1/1 counters out for 6 mana is a little bit, but you're also getting a Moldering Gym, which searches for a basic. If you didn't do that first, you just get it for free later if you want it, practically. And if you do it the other way around, hey, you don't have to pay a card to get a decent sized body out. Playmate, Friendly Ghost. No,
yeah, this set also has,
here's my Mythic Uncommon call. Nowhere to Run.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep. So one, the name keeps escaping me, but there was nowhere to run, so I'd pull it eventually. Yeah, the fact that it's like hey, we heard you all complain about Ward so much, so here, take it, get rid of it. Small, neat. Oh wow, that's really good.
I am very excited for the new enchantment land as well, Volvagoth's Lair.
Oh, the just the basic enchantment, or not not technically basic, but the just whatever color enchantment one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that right there. They came from the pipes. 5-mana enchantment. When it enters, manifest dread twice. Whenever a face-down creature you control enters, draw a card. So, all right.
5 mana, draw 2, get 2 bodies.
5 mana, 2/2/2s, 2 cards. If they don't like instant speed pop it, that's pretty solid. And then if you do anything else to get you upside on it, yeah, you're coming out way ahead. Hey, Marina Vendril. Okay, well, the downside is that I thought the way they talked about it was supposed to be a lenticular, but I guess, yeah, you do just get the art for both sides on the same card. And just, yeah, that was not too bad. It's got a little bit of an artistic flair to it. The Unstoppable Slasher.
It's Scream.
I kind of see it somewhere between like Scream and Freddy Krueger. Although I guess you can also count him as the Claus McKenzie, whatever.
Yeah, true.
Alright. These are opening. Alright, we got a treasure and a copy. Horrid Vigor, aka Me in the Morning. Hey, Fear of Lost Teeth. Gross. Possessed Goat. Room.
A red room? Uh-oh.
I see a red door and I want to cast from black. Another bouncer. Sawblade Skin Ripper. Alright. You know, just a friendly guy. Vengeful Possession. House Cartographer.
I think it's a very solid green uncommon.
Yep. Just get yourself a land every turn. Definitely worse things you could be doing for 2 mana, 2/2. Yeah. Ooh, Formless Genesis. Always love the retrace. 2 and a green changeling. Make an XX color shapeshifter creature token with changeling and death touch for X number of land cards in your graveyard. So if you're doing any sort of Lord Windgrace type activities, hey, a way to like turn that into actually winning to my friend who doesn't do that very well. Split Up. I think one of my favorite new board wipes of the last few years, just destroy all tap creatures or all untapped creatures. And you're playing it, you can almost always set yourself up for it. It allows for a little bit of room for goofy cards to blow people out, but for only 3 mana, we're no longer in the you got to pay a lot extra to get your board wipes out. You pay no extra, you're paying cheap. Gloomvale Verge, on one of those nice lands, not foil, but you saw the shirt, so that's got to go. Jolly Balloon Man. Ooh, okay. Here we can see the foil effect isn't the same for the yellow and the purple, so it, maybe it's just me being weird. Yeah, it's working. You can see it on both, but
He's a very solid commander. I like him a lot.
Token, yeah, just make another copy. You're in Boros, so you have all the white ephemerate type scenarios, and you got all of reds. So, pretty good start. We've got Little Rabbit, but not a rabbit, so Bloomberg doesn't care. Derelict Enoch and the Widow's Walk. Creeping Peeper. Hey, Terramorphic. Ooh. Sack a creature or enchantment or pay 2 mana to deal 5 damage to target creature. If it would die this turn, exile instead.
Solid.
It's not bad. Hey, the new Enchantress. Flash, and it works off of any enchantment entering or if you unlock a room. And the Rendmaw. Want to go get the birds. Make some crow tokens. Omnivorous Flytrap. Whenever it enters or attacks, if you've got Delirium, get 2/1 counters among 1 or 2 creatures. Then if you've got 6 or more card types amongst cards in your graveyard, just double the counters, 1/1 counters on them. That's pretty spicy. Enduring Innocence. Hey. Let's put you next to your buddy. Except you're not foil, so you go under. Ooh. Nocturne Revival guest star. Special guest. Whatever. I don't know words. We'll leave that out. That's pretty good.
I'm actually very, very pleased with the cycle of special guests they picked this time around. I think it's yet another one of the ones where I'd want every single card.
Yeah. I can't argue with that. Gremlin. And ooh, when I get my Kaito pull here, I'm going to have my emblem. Chile Rotunda, Unsettling Twins. Yeah, these lands are really cute design. Potentially amazing for Pauper, good for Standard, mediocre for Commander, but frankly, not everything needs to be built for a Commander. If anything from Twitter, the Everything app has told me over the last few weeks.
True.
More of the Forest. Leyline of Resonance. Ooh, hey. Demonic Covenant. This one's just funny. Whenever 1 or more demons you control attack a player, draw a card and lose a life, and then at the beginning of your end step, make a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying, then mill 2 cards. If they share all their card types, blow this up. So the worst case scenario, you paid 6 mana for a 5/5 flyer, which not exciting, but again, there are worse things you can do with 6 mana, and it's got upside if it gets to go even once. Ooh. This is fun. Dissection Tools. 5-cost artifact. When it enters Manifest Dread, then attach Dissection Tools to that creature. Equip creature gets +2/+2 and Death Touch and Lifelink. And equip, sacrifice a creature. I mean, there are quite a few quite a few Aristocrat decks where 0 mana, sacrifice a creature. What does it do? That sacrificed a creature. And this can just get it onto somebody, and then Death Touch, Lifelink. Sir Conrad's damage or loss of life?
Damage. He deals damage.
Okay, I think he's about to dissect a whole table here in about a day or two. Be prepared. Oh, that's Lorcana. Never mind. All right. This is 5 from the bottom. Got our Glimmer token, another Gremlin.
We have 4 packs left-ish to get the mythical Japanese alternate art.
We'll see.
1 in every 12 boxes, they say.
Twist Reality. A cancel that can also just become a 2/2. And hard to be mad about that. Cautious Survivor. Cute. Resurrected Cultist. It's a 4/1 that can reanimate itself 1 time for 4 mana if you're delirious. Quite a few when it dies exile effects on the damage spells, which given some of the enduring creatures and whatnot, makes a lot of sense. Draw a card, discard a card. Oh, we gotta rewind for that one because that's the classic Delny special. Draw a card and then discard it unless you control another creature with power 2 or less. If you got a Delny, you meet the second requirement and you're doing it twice.
What a great commander. They really like scale that one well to always have something relevant in every set.
Yeah, no, they've been very good on that. Interestingly enough, the Veteran Survivor. Ooh, had the Withering Torment, and with the special frame too. That is actually really slick. I'm gonna put that aside because I've got a home for that, assuming I can fit it in the budget of the budget deck. Ooh, one of these, always nice. Star Athlete, cool. Hey, another Valgavoss Onslaught. We're doing pretty good there. Walk-in Closet, Forgotten Cellar, and Ghostly Dancers. When it enters, turn an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand or unlock a locked door of a room you control. Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, make a 3/1 white spirit token with flying. Yo, that's sick.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Enchantress decks can actually, like, win? That'd be cool. I support anything that gets actual win conditions to occur. Alright, we got a treasure. And hey, speaking of those 3/1 spirits, we got a wary watchdog. More room. Trapped in the screen. It's like a reverse the ring scenario. Ethereal armor, +1/+1 for each champion control and first strike.
Always a solid. This is a great reprint.
Yeah. Speaking of cards that are going to have a home, that might swap in for Ariette. Osseous Slick Twister. Delirium at the beginning of your end step. There are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Each opponent may sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. Then he deals damage equal to his power to each opponent who didn't sacrifice a permanent or discard a card this way. Just a little bolus, unless you pump them up. And that's maybe a lot of bolus. Where's those dissection tools? Get those on them. Fear of Imposters. Ooh. A 3-mana creature counterspell that gives, as an aside for you getting a 3/2 for doing it, your opponent, or whoever you counter, might be yourself, gets Manifest Dread. Sporogenic Infection. Target player sacrifices something else, and then when this is dealt damage, destroy it. It's a 2-for-1 in a box if you do it right. Yo! Alright, I'm about to have a whole standard set here. And I got a foil Borderless Zimone, so if we're trying to crack our prime number generators, got that, and doing really good here. I named those cards a fucking Babe Ruth those.
I believe that's the Zimone from the Commander deck, Mystery Unraveler.
Yes, it is. It is the borderless version of her art. So that is if you were going to buy the box for her, well, we don't need to now. Enduring Tenacity. Man, sure love having a target opponent, so it's a not quite as effective Sanguine Bond. It was like, shit, I had a thing to memorize it too, but yeah. For 1 mana cheaper, getting it out and then being a creature that you can screw around with in black, that's pretty good. And Enduring Courage, that's a mean pack. I do enjoy the fact that just Opalescence and any enduring creature can become like an infinite combo. Sometimes you just have to design like, hey, if you're playing in older formats, if you can jump through the hoop, go for it. You get it. Manifest in a Demon. Emerge from the Cocoon. Very aptly chosen top card. All right. Oh, wow. That is just a reanimate, old or new style 5-mana reanimate for white, but you get 3 life for the privilege. It's hard to be mad at that.
That's a common too. So.
Yeah. Hey, Popper might enjoy it. That was fun. Ooh. Fear of Falling. Target creature defending player controls -2 without flying. Okay, cute. Hey, Arabella, the Abandoned Doll. When it attacks, deals X damage to each opponent, you gain X life for it. Hey, one more Delny, buddy. All my cheap little guys, she swings, we trigger twice, we're just going to burn the whole table down. Does she die? Who cares? It's 2 mana. You can recast it as your commander.
Savine's Reclamation exists.
Yeah, Savine's Reclamation. A lot. What's the one from Bloomborough where you can just get her and like 1 or 2 buddies depending on whether you want to give somebody a card back?
I don't remember the specific name.
No worries. We'll blame the Overlord of the Flood Pits. We can come back to that. Soaring Lightbringer. Hey! Man, I swear to God, I did not scan this box. I am just that good at calling the future.
Oh, there's your cool art rip.
Yep. Rip that out of the pack. Hey. All right.
So now I just need you to rip value.
All right. Given to violence. That's going to be me in about a minute here when I didn't pull any money. Forest cycling. 7-6. Jesus. All right. Back in my day when we had a cycling creature, you got horrible body just for showing up. Now you actually get something good off of it? Machete. Ooh, all right. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. That's fun. Suspended sentence. Hey, here you go. Valgavoth's Lair. Leyline of Mutation. And yep. All right. Got my second Valgavoth's Onslaught with the special frame. All right. Spirits of the secondary market, hear my prayer. Praise the dank one. Okay. It's a sign. It says copy. The spirits hear us. They're everywhere. Cease from slumber. Manifest dread. Gonna burst. A living phone. Insidious fungus, aka Cankerbloom 2. Although this one, 2 mana sucks to hold up, but hey, if you can. Piggy bank. Ooh, Altanac the Thrice Called. It's like he heard. I don't know if he's worth anything though. Hey, Toby. Disorienting choice. For each opponent, choose up to one target artifact or enchantment they control. For each permanent chosen this way, their controller may exile. If one or more of these are still on the battlefield, you search for that many lands and put them on the battlefield tapped. What a villainous choice. Except they didn't put that on there. Womp,
Non-targeted too, so it's great.
Oh, yeah. Well, the downside is if it's anything that important, they're just going to let it go. But then, in theory, you're in green. You punish them with lands that make it... You should have got rid of that card, dog. I warned you about this Demonic Council. Oh, Undead Sprinter. And... Hey!
You did it.
Rip 2. We got it. We got every card we called for. Thank you, spirits.
You willed them into existence.
I have manifested dank.
Welcome back, engineer. Glad to see you made it.
Thanks. It wasn't easy, but we were able to get out of that haunted place in one piece with a lot of value. So, is there anything that we recovered that you particularly like?
I'm actually very interested in giving this Overlord of the Hauntwoods a try. I think it's a great card. Turns on a lot of landfall strategies, etc.
Everywhere.
Special mention to the Gloom
Lake Verge.
Gloom Lake Verge.
It's always blue, can get you black as well.
Amazing art as well. Final card I'd love to pick up is the Noxus Revival. Super great reprint, and love the art on this special guest.
Oh yeah, it's really solid. As for me, I really like that I pulled that rip that I was looking for. That was a good rip, as it were. And I also think we're going to get a good video out of that in the near future. And if you like that, you should like this video and subscribe to the Only Foils Network for even more content just like this.
Only Fools for life. We'll see you next time. 10 out of 10 with the special guest art.
All the special guests look good for good. God damn it. Hey, it's not just me. Let's go!